Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Herbert going to go to the air right away. Caught by Allen. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive. It's an early 3rd and 1. Herbert now. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3.5 sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. This is caught. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And this one is right through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the interception set them up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there that last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
This is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
A solid pickup of 13 sets them up 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Tom Brady and the Bucs set to go back to work. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. To throw is Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 10, Brady. And it's incomplete.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. This one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Play action. It's Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And nothing doing here as this time maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So there's no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On play action, now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set. Brady's throw complete to Otten. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Brady now on 1st down. That's complete to White. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now Brady. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Cade Otten in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because remember, they get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. so they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
Ryan suck up on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Kate Otten caps things off with a touchdown grab. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've hit half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And here we go again with Tom Brady in Tampa's offense. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. Now on 2nd and 13, Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing now is Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here comes Carter. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert, sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the Chargers in range. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 42-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go jet sweep here with Williams. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Defensively, they have that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, the one thing about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he fields it cleanly. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
From the 24, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you...
He's got a man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won. Part of it.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Now Brady. Underneath, he's got Brady. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Fournette, a 1st down carry. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. And the 13-year man puts it through, and it'll be a hot time